All right, we're back. And you're sharing, you're liking, you're subscribing, and you're commenting. I really appreciate it if you do so because that keeps the little algorithm happy. None of us really know what the algorithm is, but we know if it stays happy, we get people to see our videos, right? That's all we're worried about, right? No, actually, I'm worried about you coming to see me, Elevation with Elton. We grow together. No one is better than the other, and we want to uplift each other. So, with that said, the algorithm isn't happy, hopefully, because you did what I asked you to do. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. And we're going to talk about stepping away from the herd. Yes, you heard me. I know that's a bad dad joke. You heard me. You have got to stop being a sheep. Some of you guys think you're a leader and all that, but you're leading by following what everybody else does. You can't be a leader if you're already a follower. Okay? Now, I know that doesn't make sense to a lot of you guys, but here's what I'm going to do. We're going to talk about something. If you're on my Facebook page, you will have seen it. I've posted it. There was a video of a lady waiting in a waiting room. The woman was the only one not in on the experiment at the beginning of this video. Again, make sure you guys go check it out on my page. She was the only one not in this experiment. And every time a little bell rang, everybody else stood up. Okay, she had no idea what was going on. She didn't know if she needed to stand up. She didn't even know why they were standing up. Few times pass, bell goes off, they stand up. Bell goes off, they stand up. A couple times in, the bell went off and she stood up. Why? She had no idea. So she turns around and one by one, the people leave the room that are in the experiment. Another person that's not in the experiment comes into the room. The bell goes off. She stands up. He looks at her like she's crazy. Bell goes off. She stands up. He turns and says, "Why do you stand up every time the bell goes off?" And she said, "Because everyone else was doing it." So now guess what happened? The bell goes off. They both stand up. Okay. I don't know about you, but how many of you, and be honest with yourself, if you would be the person who would stand up because you didn't understand, go ahead and comment below and let me know that would be you. Okay. There's nothing truly wrong with that. It's not something that would hurt you to stand up when you hear a bell. Okay. But here's the scariest part about this. She didn't even know why she was standing up. She did it because everyone else was doing it. Okay. Now, why do I bring this up? Why do I say you need to step away from the herd? Because guess what? If everybody else is doing it, and I know my generation, especially Gen X, we heard it all the time. So if your friends would jump off a bridge, would you do it? You know, we all say no, but guess what? I went bungee jumping in New Zealand and jumped off a bridge because my friends were doing it. I also thought it would be kind of cool, but we did it. So they asked us that all the time. And most of the time we said, well, no, I wouldn't. Okay, then why are you doing stupid and following like a sheep? Fast forward to today, guess what? It's not even as drastic as people think. It's small, petty things. A few people said, hey, you need to go join this certain video platform. A few more people said to their people, you need to go join this video platform. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's on it and everybody is addicted to it. Okay. Simple stuff, right down to the social media platforms we're on. Well, everybody's on this site, so now we're going to go over there and be on that site. Do you realize that there was zero advertising for some of these social media sites that we're all on? Why did we go? Because everybody else was doing it. We didn't want to be left out of the crowd. We didn't want to be the outsider. Guess what? Sometimes it's good to be the outsider. Sometimes it's good to just step back and let people do what they do and make a decision on your own. Think, is it okay for you to stand up if you don't know why you're standing up? Is it okay for you to rush over to a certain website and you have no idea why you would want to do it? You're not a video person. You don't get on video. So why would you go to a website based around making videos? Because everybody else did it. You guys, I don't want anyone in here to miss out on new trends and new things and be involved with the cutting edge technology that is constantly hitting us every single day. But sometimes you've got to sit back and go, why would I do that? Why would I run to this site and join it? Why would I go and buy this product? Why would I drive this vehicle? Is it because I want to? Is it because it benefits me? Is it because I get value out of it? Is it a tool for my business? Is it a tool for me to get my life out there? The story that I'm trying to show people. What is it? Well, if you can't answer that, then maybe your true answer is because everybody else is doing it and you don't want to be left out. We all have done it. We all do it. It's not a bad thing, but you can prevent being a sheep by stepping out of the herd and asking questions. You don't have to be a rebel. You don't have to be a protester. You don't have to be that person who just stands against everything. Just quietly step back and say, you know what? Do I really see myself using this? Do I need this? Is this who I am? Does this fit my values? Does it expand my mission in life? Does it help me complete it? If the answer is no, then the answer is I'm doing it because everybody else is doing it. Even right down to your businesses, your opportunities. Sit back and say, is this for me? Do I really like this product? Do I really like the service that I'm pushing? Am I being successful in this opportunity that I've joined enough that I can wholeheartedly, honestly say, I believe this would help someone? And you've got to do this regularly. Sometimes you can just step back right smack in the middle of it. Today, you said yes. This is exactly in line with my principles. It is exactly what I want to do to help others elevate. And then 6 months down the road, there's some changes made. There's some different things introduced, and it no longer aligns with your personal values. Then guess what? You need to push back from the table, step away from the herd, and go, is this really still doing what it was supposed to do? Has this changed? Have I changed? Am I no longer part of my own value belief system because I've chosen to come over here and do something that was in alignment, but is no longer in alignment. Guys, you are not. Even if you sign a contract, you are able to walk away. It may cost you something, and most likely it will, but you are not locked into anything. You have not done a blood contract. You have not sold your soul. Well, some of you guys act like you have, but if it's no longer in alignment with your values and your beliefs, and you continue to do it, maybe you did actually sell your soul because maybe you're turning on your own beliefs. Why? Because everybody else is doing it. Or maybe you feel obligated because you've had some success and you've pushed forward and you've never felt that before. So now you lock yourself into something that takes a piece of you. It takes away who you are. And I'll tell you this in advance, guys, I have been there many of times. You can come back from it every single time. Now, there's always a cost to pay. You're going to lose some friends. You're going to lose some followers. You're going to lose people who trusted you who no longer do. Because why? They weren't there for the right reasons in the first place. If you do what basically is your values and your belief, and somebody walks away, honestly, and this could be just my opinion, and it is, but honestly, I don't believe they were ever meant to be there in the first place. Other than to maybe see who you are and see that you have the values that they may not have. Or maybe they had them and they pushed them down like you did, trying to be loyal to a business opportunity, a group of people, or a product that you're pushing, whatever it is. So step back. This is your homework for today, guys. Step back. Look at your life. Are you doing what you need to do to stay with your own values? Stay within your belief system and what you know to be right. If the answer is kind of shaky, then ask yourself, am I doing whatever I'm looking at because I'm doing it or because everybody else is doing it? Write down all the things in your life you're not too sure why you're even there. And if the answer becomes it's not, it's any answer other than something you want. If you're doing it for income, great. If you're doing it because it follows your belief system and it helps bring that to others, great. If you don't know, and the answer is honestly, and this is if you're being honest with yourself, if that answer becomes, you know what, I did it because someone told me about it and they were doing it, a lot of our other friends were doing it, and I decided I needed to do it. And if it no longer aligns with your values and your beliefs, it's time for you to sit back and decide if you're going to keep doing it. So do that, write it down, analyze it, be honest with yourself. And then right after you write your list, or maybe even before, I need you to like, comment, just subscribe, and share. And if it's one of the sites you can react to it as well. Okay? I want to see you grow. I want to see you elevate. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. And I'm here to learn myself. I bring you things that I learn on my own and that help me become better than I was yesterday. That's all we're here for, guys. So please subscribe, come back, check out the next video, and understand this. This may be elevation with Elton, but said with, not for. We're growing together. So until the next video, I'll see you guys.